Yes, ma'am. The live has started. You can start the session.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. So, hello, friends. Good evening. I am Shilpa Pradhan from Navsari, Gujarat, India. I have joined this PSSM activities since 3.5 years, that is round about May 2021, and started as a participant, later on joined as an admin, and today I am coming as a speaker on all the workshops in four different languages, that is English, Hindi, Gujarati, and Marathi. Also, I am working as a spiritual counselor. I have completed my L1 course last year itself, and since then I'm working as a spiritual counselor. And also, I've started taking the sessions in Hindi, uh, English, and Gujarati in these three languages. Plus, I am doing physical sessions also in Navsari and near about Navsari in schools, colleges, factory, hospital, and in jail. I conducted around about 40 days workshop single-handed. So this was my short introduction. And today, as everyone knows that we have joined here for our spiritual tablets, traffic signals. So just give me a moment so that I can share the PPT with you all. And then we will start our topic. Our today's topic is spiritual tablets, traffic signal number 6. The screen is visible, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. The screen is visible. I'm afraid that live streaming didn't start well. So yeah, you can go ahead and explain the topic, and then please introduce yourself again at the end, if it is okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Okay,
Thank you.
thank you. So, our today's topic as such, seek the kingdom of God and his righteousness first, then all else will be added on to you, said by Jesus Christ, is really true. The kingdom of God is really within us, but we are trying to search it out outside. The significance of the spiritual tablet concept lies in an individual seeking the kingdom of God that is rooted inside us itself. And it is constructed so well that we, as a human being, as we are not aware, we try to search the Almighty, the God, outside, like we have generally seen, or even if we see ourselves, what we have been doing. We used to go in the temples, church. What was the reason? The reason only was to meet God, to be in His connection. But if the peace is inside you, then only you're going to get the peace outside. But if you yourself are disturbed inside, how can you get the peace? Even though you go at any damn place, you never be in the peace. But this thing, as we don't have the knowledge, we don't know about it. And we try to go from temple to temple, church to church, just to find peace, the happiness. Our duty is to identify the kingdom of God within us first, and then once we find it out, we will find all the other things start coming to us automatically. That is the remaining part. What is the remaining part? The wealth, the status, happiness, health, everything comes to us if we find out where the kingdom of God lies within us. Now, main thing is God and the kingdom of God both are very, very valuable things in the universe. Generally, the seeker, what he will try to do to be in touch with God, to have the peace of mind which can be coming from God or the happiness that we can gain from God. They'll just try to go for fasting, they'll do this puja or light candles, say the prayers, all these things. Even they will go for the parikramas, like in India, you must be knowing that people go for parikramas, that is, they will go walking up to that particular holy place. But by this, one simple thing is there. If you're doing all these things, are you really at peace? The question a person should ask to himself or herself. Because doing so, main focus of interest is directed to the material existence. What is the material existence? Yes.
I think your side bandwidth is low, so you can switch off your camera, ma'am. That would be, it's breaking. Your voice is breaking.
Okay. Okay, fine. Mm, let me just do it then. Now is it fine, ma'am?
Yes, yes, thank you.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Okay, so typically a person's focus is directed to realistic existence in the society. And so our main energies are focused on earning money and expect that by earning the money, abundance money, we can have the rest things, that is the happiness, health, and wealth. This is explained very well in one of the slokas of Adi Shankaracharya in his famous Bhaj Govindam slok number 19, which is that one may like meditative practices or worldly pleasures, may be attached or detached, but only the one fixing his mind on God lovingly enjoys bliss and only bliss. However, as per the law of spirituality, we need to realize the God within us, and with that resolution and determination, if we do so, all the other things that we desire will follow automatically. Now, how do we seek the kingdom of God within us? Seeking the internal kingdom of God means practicing vegetarianism, meditation, reading right spiritual books, and sharing of experiences. Now the questions starts coming in the mind. Why a person should be a vegetarian? Then when we are eating vegetarian food, this food is a sattvic food. Sattvic food means a pure food, a food which is having live energy in it. So by doing so, we are also getting the live energy within us. The food which is non-veg, it is called as tamasic food. Due to that, as it is not a pure live energy, what happens is we are not able to stable our mind. We get irritated very fast, and there are many things connected behind it. Like when a person is eating, eating any non-veg food. It might be a fish or animal or even eggs. Just imagine when animal is about to be slaughtered. What are the feelings in him? The fear that, oh my God, now I'm going to kill, I can't do anything, and anger for the humankind. Now, due to all these things, even though the animal is slaughtered, still his emotions are energies, and these energies are never dissolved. They can be changed, but they cannot be destroyed. So, along with that, even though whatever spices you want in it, still the food will be carrying the emotions. And that same food, when we are taking inside our stomach, what is happening? Along with the delicious food which we are having, we are also taking the emotions of that animal. And that's the reason why we have that fear in us, the anger in us. Okay, so that is the main reason. And secondly, generally, when a person vacates his body, what we do with the body? Do we make it our food? No, dear. We always bury him, or whichever way we are putting the body, so that that soul can go on his next journey. Just think what we are doing with the human body. Why are we not doing the same with the animal body? Are the two bodies different? Both the bodies are same, but still we never considered them as a living being. And that's the reason why we start eating all these things. Second thing is meditation. Now, why meditation? Then, friends, we all know very well that when we are meditating, what we are doing, we are able to take control of our own mind, the monkey mind, which runs here and there. Physically, he'll be at once and it will be running at all different places. And due to that, you're having a traffic in your mind, and the traffic generally is 90% based on the past things which have already happened. And due to that, we always are connected with the sadness, what we had uh, faced when the past was present. So it is just like a cow, like the cow, once it takes the food, afterwards, when it is resting, that time it will start churning the food. We are also doing the same thing. That whatever has happened in the past, we are just remembering it, and the sadness is overpowering us at that particular time. And due to that, only due to this type of thoughts which we have, we start having the blockages in our body, and in turn we start having the diseases in us. And meditation helps us to control these thoughts. We start living in the present rather than in the past. Third is reading right spiritual books. When we start reading the spiritual books, what is happening? First thing, we are gaining the knowledge. Second thing, experiences which have been taken by others that are noted in the books. So, by reading their experiences, we are able to feel the experiences and get the knowledge out of it. And as the knowledge increases, our thought pattern challenges, and this in turn helps us out to find out the internal kingdom of God. And the fourth is sharing our experiences. When we start sharing the experiences, the best thing which happens is we are encourage the others that, "Oh, if this person is having such effects, even I am going to have it." We are learning from the experience of others. So these are the four great tools to find the kingdom of God within us. Now, once we are having all these four tools with us, slowly and gradually, as we start increasing our meditation, you will find our third eye starts getting activated because it gets cleansed. As we do the meditation, first thing happens is cleansing of the body, which is also called as kayanupasana. So, our body is cleansed, our chakras which are inside get cleansed, all our nadis, whatever blockages are there due to our thoughts, everything gets cleaned. And then as the energy starts in us, we will find that slowly it's working on our third eye and it gets activated. Thus, we will get the real soul knowledge, that is, knowledge itself is a God. Generally, as we see, are the people which are surrounding us, we have seen that they are generally running behind their business or their job. They feel that by doing so, they are going to get the happiness, whatever they are tending for, whatever they expect, they're going to get everything. And that's the reason why they will be seen always rushing behind their business, their job, or their place, and learning spiritual facts becomes the last option, or generally people don't consider it as an option too, because generally the thought in everyone's mind is spiritualism is something which can be done once we leave the sansaric things, that is the life which we are living, we are staying with the families. The belief system is that if we have to leave all these things and go in the Himalayas, then only we real spiritual. But that is not the case. We have to set our priorities so that we can have spirituality and our general life going hand to hand. Now, what to do after knowing the truth that both the things can be done? Because the question comes, is it necessary to leave everything? The answer here is no. You need not leave your original life which you are living at present, but you have to set a middle path. Is your external duties and the spirituality. Both should go hand in hand. You have to set your priorities here. You have to be with the outside world too, and also you have to be with your inside world too. Outside world is one ocean where we are living. Inside is the inner God's kingdom where we have to seek the things. We have to decide how much time should be given for each of it. Many people think that good education, good job, enough money, and yes, I have got everything. But if you'll find the way we are just living, you'll find one day you're very happy because you're taken a new car. And just after a few days, you broke the traffic rule, you got penalty, a same car for which you were very happy. The same car is giving you sadness in your life. Like, I would like to share one thing with all of you. This happened just recently with one of my friend's car. They had taken the automated car, and that person parked it outside his office. He was planning to get something from his office, so he just kept the car. He had uh, removed the keys also. Anyhow, automated car did not have the keys, but he was in that imprint that once you close the car, it's fine. He forgot putting the handbrake, and the car was on the slope. He never knew that his car slowly started moving. He had been stairs. Suddenly, some persons came, turned down from his office. He found the car had crossed the road. Heavy traffic was there, but somehow the people who were there, they saw that unmanned car is moving. They just rushed and tried to control the traffic so that the car could move ahead. It crossed the road, and then the there were some iron blocks there, iron pipes, or some tars must have been put up there. The car just dashed on and stopped. So now here, the car, due to which the man was really very, very happy because he was not having the knowledge that automated car compulsorily you should have the handbrake done. Because of his unawareness, he had that accident and put that no major harm or any other persons around. This was just one sharing of mine. Let us come back to the original topic. Same way, today, like whatever pandemics we are seeing, like few couple of years back, we had the corona. Day to day, also we are having something or the other thing. One thing which we have observed is money cannot buy everything. Yes, dear. When we are seeing the corona time, money was there in the hands. Many people were having abundance of money, but still the money couldn't save them because they were having the fear inside them, a tremendous fear, due to which they couldn't control it. And though they were having ample of money, still they couldn't help out themselves. But the meditators, like we all who are meditating, we must have found that our mind was at peace compared to them. Like for instance, regarding me, if I share, particular that time, we never used to watch TV, no news, no paper. Paper was not coming anyhow, but no news. Secondly, we used to just prepare food and go and distribute to poor. This was our routine. So even though Corona time was going on, still we enjoyed our life like anything. We moved here and there, carrying the food, preparing the food for at least 400 to 500 people. This was the enjoyment because meditation was there and so peace of mind was there. Our present potential is not good enough, and if we are able to control our mind, then Here comes the sufferings and the physicians. So we have to prioritize. Our true potential is in realizing God, in realizing the inner world, the kingdom of God. And once we realize this, all the things like money, health, happiness, everything will follow. Here we can compare knowing our true potential to a building and materialistic things to shadow. Generally, we have seen that a person generally will spend 15 to 30 minutes for meditation and then he will feel that, wow, I have given ample of time for meditation. Now my time should be given to my general things which I have to do, routine work. That is my job, money making, all those things. But this is, you're trying to cheat yourself. The God within is very, very valuable. And the most successful people on earth, like Jesus Christ, Sri Krishna, what they have told us, everyone thinks the happiness is outside. And so they spend all the 24 hours on the external things. But that is cheating yourself. We need to divide our time equally in two shifts. That is, first shift be with the spirituality for understanding yourself and the God. And the other shift is for our daily external work. Once we learned and identify God inside, then we do not have to follow strict time what is external work. We know automatically where to invest our time. But until then, we need to follow a military kind of discipline. We need to have a middle path here. That is, both physical and spiritual life should be given equal importance. Means we need to spend time alike. For example, morning 8 to 2, shift A, we need to spend time for spirituality. And from 2 to 8, shift B, we need to spend for our physical work. Now, here, if we'll notice, this is actually difficult when we are serving, we are doing job, and we do have our physical activities also in the house. But yeah, in that too, we can have the middle path. Like everyone knows that many times we are watching TV, right? At least 1 hour, 1.5 hour for the news, for some episodes that we would like. Can we give that time for our spirituality? Mornings. If I'm getting up in the mornings by 7 o'clock, can I get up by 6 o'clock so that mornings 1 hour time I can use it for my spirituality? So basically, it's not that this way two shifts you need to do because if you are serving, it's really very difficult. But if we are at home, yes, we of course can do it because time management is in our hands. How to do it? We have to work on it. And once we do, we start finding that we are getting ample of time for our spiritual tasks and our routine, general, materialistic tasks. And once we start doing it, you will find within few days you are able to find the God within us. The junction for learning the opportunity of soul knowledge. You will start having it once you start giving appropriate time for your spirituality. Because here it's not just meditation. But once you start procuring the knowledge, you'll find the experiences which you are getting in your meditation, they are expanding. Your knowledge is expanding. And once you find that your third eye is activated, you'll be able to know the things which your materialistic world is not able to give you. Also, you will find that you are getting the opportunity to get the physical knowledge too. That is, for this, what we have to do. First, try to complete the spiritual work and then move towards your physical work. Once you start doing so, initially it might be difficult, but once you start doing it, it becomes a routine because your monkey mind stops. In general, also, you are calm. And with the calmness, when you start working, you will find that all the opportunities in the materialistic world which you are getting, you are able to do it smoothly. Why? Because the spiritual energy is with you. So, once you are prioritizing your task for spirituality and the materialistic task, you will find great experiences are coming. You'll be able to complete your physical work very smoothly. And basically, the main task which we have to keep in our mind, that is, we have to have the feel of kingdom of God. The God within us, once we reach up to Him, we completely out of fear, sadness, and all the problems, the external problems which you are facing, will start becoming more favorable, and automatically you will be able to learn from all the problems. Till now, if we'll see ourselves only, till we were not in the spiritual path, we used to always think, oh my God, how many problems are there? How much sadness is there? Many times our mood shifts just because of the challenges which are coming. And immediately we start feeling emotionally down. And then sometimes we are having headache or fever, or maybe later on we'll start having BP, sugar, all these diseases. Why are they coming to us? Only because we get connected with the sadness. And this is where we have to change ourselves. Because once you get the knowledge, once you start meditating, once you start reading the books and hearing the experiences of others, you will find the problems are becoming as a challenge for you. And the challenge as such from which you are able to learn something. What is the lesson behind this challenge? We start seeking that. And once we find out, once we get the learning out of that challenge, and we find that, wow, the challenge is gone because now no challenge. We are able to be stable in any situation that we come up with. And this is just because once we are connected to our God, we are connected with our soul, then we are able to have a very, very good physical, materialistic life. And this is where I am finishing my session. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you for your explanation of the topic and the experiences you have shared. And masters, Shilpa Pradhan ma'am is from India. She speaks 4 languages, and she pitched in immediately when I need for a master. Thank you, Shilpa ma'am.
Thank you.
Um, Masters, anybody wants to add any thing today or share your experiences relevant to this topic? Yes, Sukmar sir.
Namaste, Master. One second, Master.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Master. I'm just coming video one second. Yeah. So thank you so much for the wisdom that you have shared, Master. So you have touched upon one point now that that I resonated with is like nowadays why people are getting diseases. It is all because we are not into that mindfulness. We are not into that practice of which was given by our elders. So they always say slow. Slow. Looking at everything is slowly is good, not running fast. Drinking fast and drink. Running and then drinking milk instead of that. Run. Walk and drink water. Something like proverbs are there. A lot of things in Telugu and in other regional languages, even in Hindi. So what we have to understand is we are away from the lifestyle. So we are away from the natural lifestyle that we have to live. So we are in the modern lifestyle. I agree that we need money. Without money, we cannot do anything. But we also need to see how the money is coming. Is it really
Hmm.
uh, is the money that you are getting, is it worth? Or is it causing the health of you? If it's really causing the health of you, if
Hmm.
it's really creating the tension, anxiety, all other things, then you are not in the right pattern, right path. When you say you are not in the right path, even though if you get some X dollars, some 5,000, 10,000, it doesn't matter what number. So if you are getting and if you are not really enjoying the work that you are doing, then you are not in the right path. So as much as quickly,
Hmm.
might be 3 months or 6 months, coming out of it is good because it is good for your lifestyle, for your life, for your Ayushu also. The expectancy of life also. So why we have to be that much careful?
Right.
Because if you have daily anxiety, take one flower and tell you are bad, you are unhappy, you are sad. Like tell to one flower, it will wither away. It will fall away by tomorrow. It will not even stand even on the plant also. On the plant, if we tell to the flower, and on the other branch, if we tell to the flower, saying that you are happy, you are loving, you are so best, you are the best flower in the world. If you keep telling it, even that flower is understanding the words. So how much our
Yes.
body is very careful about the intentions, about the emotions. Whatever we are facing the emotions, we are thinking just we are granting, but it is causing our life, our health. We have to be very careful.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
not simply depend
Yeah.
if Shilpa madam is telling to me, Sukmar, you're not good. If I take it, then thing is like I'll be going down. It doesn't matter, it will impact me other way or not. My emotions
Yeah.
will impact. So what I need to see is you're not good. Okay, Shilpa madam, what I am not good, please, can you please convey clarity? So can you please let me know the
Hmm.
intentions, what
Hmm.
you're meaning? So we need to understand that way. Even we will have some disturbances between our wife and ourselves or the husband and wife. We need to clarify the things, sit and understand. If you don't understand, the gap will increase. Eventually, it will manifest as diseases in the bodies.
Hmm.
So that is what the problem is. The problem is we are not understanding what is happening. So if you don't understand, it will form as a block,
Hmm.
not in the physical body, but in the energy body. That eventually will fall as a disease, manifest as a disease in the body. So similarly, whatever you mentioned is like
Hmm.
absolutely true that we need to ensure that what are we doing right now with the lifestyle. So we are not really making use of the lifestyle as it is. We are just becoming like a machine. We're just becoming like someone is telling you and then you're going and following it, running behind something. So you need to think, pause, and see whether am I in correct lifestyle. If it is so, what am I doing? Am I doing with love and care or not? So all these things we have to keep understanding and analyzing ourselves. Then definitely one day universe will support you, will help you. Are you on right path? If it is not, it will bring you the opportunity as well to jump into that another opportunity which is not this right one, but this is the second one is the right one. So I mean, kingdom of God is at hand. Always it is at your heart. Just seek it as much as you can. And then understand that because Paramatma is in you only, you just no need to rely on someone
Very
else.
true.
So
Very true, sir.
all these things, like you touched upon a lot of good points, madam. So examples, meditation, vegetarianism, and reading spiritual books, and even sharing of experience, like what I'm doing right now. I mean, you did so far. So we have to do all these things so that. So one thing I want to resonate about sharing of experiences is when you share experience, you are removing any things. You are removing completely if you have anything that you want to put it out. Even it can be missing clarity, it can be negative, positive. You are sharing all those things so that that walk, that the thyroid things, everything will be proper, balanced. So you want to understand,
Hmm.
you want to clarify as well. Even whatever I speak might be correct, might be wrong, might be we need some clarification, we need some understanding. But still, speaking out is good because it will not form as a block. It will be freely flowing. If someone gives me love, example, universe is giving me love. If I hold that love, then it will form as a disease. If I give that love, I will get more love.
Hmm.
The love will
Yeah.
overflow on me. I have to I have to act as a mirror, not something like
True. True.
I mean, not something you have to pass it on. You cannot simply just block it. So that is where all these things comes up. But eventually, thank you so much for covering the good topics, all the points that you touched upon, and I was really feeling
Thank
so
you.
resonating with the things that you have touched upon. Thank you so much, but thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
Sukumar
you.
sir. You, whenever I ask for questions or any add-ons, I always look upon you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
sure, master. Whatever we gain, we have to just share it out, and then I mean, as much as we can. At least I would feel like Shilpa madam's points. If 10 are helping, at least my 1 point can help add on like 10 points plus 1, 11 points. So that's the only point I look at. Like, so I mean, you guys are all masters. We are just trying to become kind of like understand the things and how you are really in the spiritual journey, that we have to take the same path. So I'm doing my L1 course. I think this week is like I'll be knowing the traffic signals, all the concepts. But I'm just reading up in the classes already. In the last week we touched upon. So thank you so much, Lavanya madam.
Yes.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Shilpa,
you. Thank you, sir.
for taking your time for doing this wonderful
Thank
workshop.
you. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Yeah. We'll be looking for more masters from current L1s,
Yeah,
doing the same workshops and spreading
yep,
awareness
sure, madam.
in new generations, new ideas, new innovations, even more effortlessly spreading the word. Yeah, thank you. Anyone masters?
I know Ratna Master is one of the master that who are ready like me. I mean, to
I,
share.
I'm taking L1 course just as a Sukumar, nothing big.
So,
But Silpa ma'am, you really explained very well. The points very well explained. I was, I mean, there is no question
Thank
to
you.
ask for after that. So that's well, you explained every point in that. So, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
masters. Shilpa ma'am, is there anything else? Otherwise, would you like to guide us for a few minutes of meditation?
Um, yeah, like you were telling, I should tell regarding my introduction again.
It was already, it was there, ma'am. It was good. It went well.
Okay, fine. Then we can go for meditation.
Yeah. If you want to share your own experiences of
No issue.
any spiritual experiences, that we are more than happy to hear.
Yeah, like regarding my spiritual experiences, when I initially joined with this particular, what we say, PSSM, initially I never used to have any visions or anything. because I was a meditator, as I told earlier, with some other organization I was connected, and never any like visions or anything. I just used to feel that particular time I used to feel happy. But the real spiritual growth, if you'll say, or my diverting to the spiritual book reading, actually it started once I joined PSSM. And the impact of PSSM and doing the meditations of PSSM, first thing which showed on me was actually I was not uh, good in Gujarati language because I am not Gujarati. I used to just stay in Gujarat. I never even learned that language in school because till then I was in Maharashtra state. So Gujarati was a tough thing for me. And this is the biggest change which I have seen in myself, that once I joined PSSM, then after I joined PSSM Blessings team of Sarika Saraf ma'am, in which they go for spiritual books, audio book creation. And my first book, which I took, was A Soul's Journey by Peter Rishule. I did my first Gujarati audio in that, which was the starting for me because I just got the intuition that in Marathi I can have it anytime. But Gujarati, by doing so, I will be able to learn it. And just that starting of the book, and I really, really understood very minutely and very closely how the soul's journey goes. Means whatever concepts we are learning in our spiritual tablets, many of the concepts in depth I could learn from this. And since then, I started explaining the spiritual books in different languages. I'm actually a commerce graduate. So for me, science side was again a difficult task because scientific books like which is completely based on biology or metaphysics, for me it to understand was really difficult because commerce graduate, they don't have a touch of that subject or the language which is being used in that. I do remember that we are just in my initial stage of joining PSSM, I had taken the book Mind to Matter in my hands. I just felt that let me read this book. I tried to read 1 or 2 pages and I thought, oh my God, this is too much for me. I cannot read. I just kept it aside because I was not able to understand it. But then after like I should say after 1 year or so, I explained the same book in Gujarati language. Completely single-handed I handled that workshop. And in Gujarati, very simple form, I explained that book. So this is a big change which I have seen after joining this, after gaining the knowledge and doing the meditations. First thing, I could really understand what a vision is because I am such a person that I never have dreamt till date. I don't know what is a dream. But here I saw the visions clearly. I'm able to see it. And initially, though I was doing the meditation, I never had visions. Here, then after, first thing that is grip on this particular language. Secondly, I had always a little bit of stage fear that speaking in front of kids, it is a different thing because there is always back of mind that, oh, these are kids, they don't know anything. I know everything. But then speaking the same in front of people like us of the same age or even the seniors. Here, slowly that stage fear which I used to have earlier, that also shifted. That also, like, now I don't know what is still here. Anywhere, anytime, if it is told, and yes, I am always ready and I can speak like that I got actually very less time to know that today is this my session. But then this happens frequently with me, basically in JTTP workshops in Gujarati. There many times suddenly a master has some issues and they are not able to come up with it. So just one day before, by afternoon, I come to know that, okay, tomorrow I am supposed to take this such and such session, which is not ready, which I have to yet read that book. But yes, I can do it. Now that confidence and that concentration level, everything has increased. And even more things which I have seen that this I would like to tell regarding the experience which I had in the jail. 40 days workshop I had conducted. There, one experience which I had seen, it was like we know that Hindus basically they will immediately come up, will join the meditation, they will do whatever we are telling. But the other people, for them, it is really difficult to accept something of this because they feel that meditation is only for Hindus, it's not for the others. Actually, meditation is not based on any dharma. Meditation is something which we are working on our own self. So here there was one person, he was of some other dharma, and when he came for the meditation, he had his one mala like thing, and he was chanting something in his mouth. And he was continuously using that beats, counting of that whatever chanting he was doing. Now, generally in the meditation, we know we are supposed to stop all our activities. Still, he just initially he started with it, but then as gradually the meditation continued, I saw the speed of his moving the bits started slowing down. Then after I observed, because I was continuously observing that person, then the speed of chanting started to slow down. And then there was a particular time when he was not doing anything. He was in that meditative pose for at the most half an hour or so. And then when we just closed the meditation, that 30 minutes meditation I used to take there. So after that, then he realized that, oh, I had stopped this task. Immediately he started it out. So this was something like, it showed that whatever dharma you are, but once you start getting connected with your own breathing, all the changes starts coming up. And I'm really proud to tell that in the jail, after that 40 days session, then after, there were around about 15 to 20 prisoners who started doing the meditation at all the odd timings too. Like if they're getting up at 3 o'clock in the mornings, they'll not just sit or pour out their anger or do all these things. Instead, they used to start doing the meditations. And the jailer himself found that there was calmness seen, even health issues reduced in them. And I have seen one of the prisoner coming and telling me that initially I was really very angry because I don't know why I was in jail, why I'm in jail. I was just standing at one place and the police came and caught hold of me, and he was from Bihar. And he was taken in the Gujarat jail. The poor guy don't know why he is there. And for how many years more he will have to stay there, he don't know. So he was having too much anger in him. Always he used to shout and fight with the others and all these things he used to continue. But once in the meditation, after around about 30 days or so, he came and shared the experience with me, saying that today I have realized that why I am in the jail. I was supposed to learn the meditation, and so I was taken to the jail so that I can learn meditation. Now I know what I am here. No, I don't have any anger regarding the situation where I am in. So the jailer, what he did, the prisoners just requested that please keep all of us in one barrack. And generally, jailers never do so. Whoever is in whichever barrack, they will keep that prisoner in that barrack itself. But here, the jailer actually took that 20 people and placed them in one barrack, separate barrack, where they can do their spiritual activities, whatever they want to do. This is how it is going on. So this, I thought some time is there to let me just share this experience with all of you.
That's really great. Yeah. Very, very wonderful experience.
Thank you.
So you're giving permission to go to jail to help the prisoners to do meditation, madam? Oh,
Yeah. Yes.
so PSSM is going
So
into
again, there.
as well. The meditation is going. Wow, great! I'm very
Yeah.
happy.
Here also now.
Meditation is not having,
Thank you, sir.
it's going all till that level. Okay, good. I mean,
Yeah.
good job, madam.
Even here in one school, we have got a challenge of 21 days.
Mhm.
So 21 days, now this will be documented also. One school is there, 9th to 12th standard.
Okay.
So there daily we are going and teaching the meditation. Now here I am doing a teamwork. So daily we are doing the meditations there. And just after a week, when I spoke with the principal, she told, yes, we are finding changes in the kids.
Mm.
They are becoming a little bit silent.
Nice.
Now this completely we are going to do the documentation so that we can have on paper also that how the changes are seen in the kids when he is a meditator.
Mm. Nice. Very good. I just need to add one thing about here. I'm not sure whether I added that point yesterday or not. Regarding the kids versus the adult. Okay. Regarding the meditation playing a role of meditation in a kid versus the adult is kid will become even fastly so matured because kid is not having any kind of um, the kid is not exposed to the world. When I say not exposed to the world, in the things of like thoughts, emotions, more like when you are adult, right, you will have a lot of things. You will be in the society, you will have a lot of disrespect or things beyond, like you will have the trust issues, lot of things. But whereas a kid who is not still exposed to that kind of personality, starts this, cultivates this, the meditation, what happens, the kid will not go into the state of no, he will not even enter into that. He will not even enter into that. Do I need to really feel bad? Someone says, he will not feel bad. Instead, he will have clarity why he is telling like that, why he is talking like that. So he will have state of mind to understand what he is doing. But when you take an adult is already matured. He's having all these gossips, all these things. Kid is not having them. Okay, so kid has the easy mindset. When we start from there, kid will not enter into that state at all, that x state. So he will take the y path, which is the easiest path and good path. But whereas adult is already in the x path, where all these problems, you can say, like, all the thorns are there, all the difficulties are there, where he is already into. Might be what you can call is a jealousy, all these things. He is a rage and envy, all these things are the different qualities he already had in him. So now to come into meditation, slowly it will remove one by one. But whereas
Yes.
who is not exposed to this, if you show him the why the meditation is needed for early age, this is what the
Yes.
personality is not developed yet. So when the personality is developing, and if you had the meditation, it will make wonders in their life.
Yes. Very true.
So
Very
that's
true.
why you cannot say meditation is for 60 years. Meditation is for 16 years also. So
Hmm.
Yes.
it is with the early age. We have to start.
Yeah.
So if the kid reflects with love, then his whole life will reflect with love.
Very true.
It's what.
Very true.
So I mean, like you mentioned, it has to go each and everywhere, and each and every person, not like age. It's like with small kid, like 4 years, 5 years, we have to start. My goal for
Very true.
family is my kids has to be in meditative state from their journey, from their beginning. So my daughter, just I will not tell meditate, she'll do like this. So she's having fun, but she don't know or not. But she understood that how to sit in the meditation. That is what I enough.
Hmm.
I don't want more also. So when we start that mindset, right? I am enjoying that the joy. Why can't my children enjoy that? That is what
Correct.
they will. I was born in India and I came here. I came to US. If I leave my children, they will go to Mars also. I am having that much confidence on them. Only thing is they need to have right mindset and right proper behaviors, manners. With meditation, it will come even better.
Yes.
That
Very
is
true,
what,
sir.
that is what we have to give to our kids. And this video has to go to many people, and many masters have to change by making their not only themselves, by making their kids and their children as well cultivate this meditation in their lifestyle. So first thing you said, one point, another point I want to touch, madam. First, when you get up in the morning, do spirituality and then go to physical work.
Yes.
That is
Yes.
perfectly said. I am also not starting my day. I am starting my day with spirituality, with meditation, and then Sajan Sangatyam, and then only I am going to my work. So
Wow.
this is what making me my joy, coming out,
Hmm.
expressing. I mean, we are into this world because we can do this even better by having more masters, by bringing more people into this lifestyle.
Yes.
So
Yes. Yes, sir.
thank you so much for touching many points. I missed here and there, but I'm getting one by one. We have to start the day with spirituality. This is the important point.
Yes.
Also ends the day with spirituality because
Yes, yes.
today is actually like a conventional class. Um, who is that? Gautami Siddha madam was saying part of that class. So if we start doing meditation, like just stop thinking away from the physical materialistic world at least 40 minutes prior to going to bed. So that makes us, it allows not to get the impressions settled in our subconscious mind.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so having meditation at least 40 minutes prior to going to bed, so we're feeding the positive uh, vibrations or positive thoughts to the subconscious mind, such that whatever the day to daily activities that we spend on all this negativity are like sometimes it's very common for us to spend time in whether we talk or not, we are enclosed with people who actually in such a atmospheres, negative atmosphere. So it obviously enter into our aura, all those negative energies come into our aura, and obviously we even through our senses it goes into our regular logical brain, but those impressions, because it's not going to enter into the subconscious mind as long as we spend some time in doing the meditation before going to bed.
Yep. Yep. Fantastic, madam. I'll just add one point here to this, madam. Before sleeping also, or even getting from the bed, one thing people, I mean, people does, the problem is,
I don't want to disturb.
thing is like, when we watch the breaking news, any drama or anything, so your day will start like that, and if you sleep with that, your dreams also will be like that. Okay. Another thing is, we are going into misery state. So like madam said, we need to make our mind fully stay, I mean subtle, fully happy. I mean, there is no, we should not give any impression, no thoughts, no nothing, mostly like meditative mind, we have to go and sleep. And another thing is like,
Hmm.
when we are with this kind of mindset, when we sleep also, right, even it might impact the actual stable, right, what we have to sleep. the dreams and all those things, the astral travel will not be proper. It will be with, instead it will be with fears. It will be with, oh, what that boy. I mean, when we see some breaking news and sleep, example. So it's better to avoid screen at all, completely. So how a long time ago, our elders or even fathers and grandfathers, they were used to sleep by 7 o'clock. They don't have any watch TV or something. They doesn't watch any TV or anything, and phone, nothing. So they used to listen radio or something. But even that very evening, like 6:30 or 7, not more than that, they used to sleep by 7:30 or 8. Just 1 hour later, they'll have some discussion. They does this Sajan Sangatyam there with the joint family, with all the relations. They used to do that. We are not doing that. We are just again bringing that into this now. We have to do that back. So what happens with Sanjan Sangatyam? We are all experiencing now. So we are all in this. So we need that. So to share, like Ratna madam shared something, I shared something. We need to share. We need to understand. Okay, what? Okay, I'm telling one point. Some master will tell another point. Okay, we need to add that. So two masters, 2 points to me. My point, 1 point, and another point. Now Silva madam already gave 10 points. 10 plus 2, 12 points to me. So 12 points will go to everyone. So this is what Sajan Sangatyam. So next day we will be very little bit observing. We'll get these 12 points into mind. Okay, we already touched upon. We already know about how to handle the things when there is pressure. So we need to put kingdom of God is at hand, because always God is at you. Paramatma is in you. So you don't want to fear for anything, because you have the tremendous, wonderful body in the whole world. The human being is the best thing in the world, that we can do anything. A animal, if you take a dog or any lion, cannot do anything, but still we can do, because of this self. We need to explore this self. Even I had seen like a person, I think UK or US, he's a news reader. Like 50 years ago he was news reader. He's a Earl Nightingale. He used to tell in his radio 50 years ago, mind is the unexplored continent in the whole world. Mind is the only unexplored continent in the whole world, which cannot be explored by scientists or anyone. Only we can ourselves explore by our own mind. No one else can explore. So we need to, I mean, where you can explore the mind is in the astral travel, in the dreams, in the meditation. So this is the way we can explore the mind. So how we can explore is like, once you start into this journey, then you will explore. So there are a lot. I mean, each master talking 1 point, I'm getting something. Always good. We are having the good. And I mean, Ratnamadi, you're always bringing some point in our discussions also. Very, very good, madam. Like, we have to sleep with meditative state, and then it brings wonders to our life. So thank you so much. Good point.
Sure. Thank you, masters. Yeah, good discussion.
So, my wish is, master, we have to sit not like 1 hour or something one day. We have to sit like whole day and then discuss something, random stuff or whatever about meditation or these things, whatever, and then correct again these points. Not like no time limited, because I really feel like-minded people can change the things. Definitely can change the whole world. So people, just we need to connect and then help others. That is what I would always believe that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Having the full moon days are meant for that. We'll meditate for a few hours and then do Sajjana Sangatya, and then again meditation, and then Sajjana Sangatya. If it is a in-person session, that would be great.
Exactly.
very,
Yeah.
it will be awesome, I think.
Yes, yes, yes. One day we will all do that. We will meet somewhere and we'll enjoy that like-mindedness and oneness,
Yes.
spirituality, and
Fully
everything.
meditative state, meditative people.
Yes, yes, yes.
Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you so much, masters. Thank you, Shilpa ma'am. It's a very, very pleasure to have you on this PMC USA and Spiritual Tablets USA platform. We'll be
Thank you.
looking for more sessions from you. And if it's not the topic, but I see your pyramid, your tops. That's very relevant. Thank you so much. And
Thank you.
again, masters, thank you so much for being here and participating actively and sharing your thoughts on this topic. And we will see you next week
Okay.
with
Thank
one
you.
more topic of traffic signals.
Sure, master. Yep.
Thank you,
Thank you so
Lavanya ma'am.
much.
Thank
Good
you, all
night.
masters.
Good night, masters.
Shilpa
Thank
ma'am, once again, thank you very much sharing your experience. It's
Thank
really, really
you.
wonderful.
Thank you.